Hi, I'm David, and in this video I'm going to show you a new feature in the Julia extension for Visual Studio Code that makes it easier to tag new package versions. So, as package authors in the Julia ecosystem, we've really seen enormous progress in the ease of managing and releasing packages. For those of us who have been around for a couple of years, the state of affairs today is really incredibly smooth when we want to release a new version of the package relative to where we started out. But we still thought that we could smooth that process a little bit more by adding some functionality to the Julia extension so that the whole process is even less involved than it is today. So to that end, we added a new, at this moment, experimental feature to the Julia extension for VS Code that allows you to tag a new package version for any package that you might be working on. The way this works is that within the extension, you trigger a new tag event, and then the extension will go through a number of steps, including creating a new branch for the new version, increasing the version in your project.toml, uploading that branch to your repository, triggering registration in the general registry, and all of that happens with you just selecting, I want to tag a new version, and then specifying whether you want to have a patch, minor, or major version. And beyond that, you don't have to do anything. This feature really works best in conjunction with TagBot. So you should have in your repository TagBot installed. And then the combination of the two features will lead to a very smooth workflow. So let me show you how that works in practice. So here I am in Visual Studio Code. I have a package open, the string builders package. And I want to tag a new version. So let's first of all look at the current state of project.toml. So you can see here that the version is currently set to 0.2.3-def. So what that means is that we currently have a tagged version 0.2.2, so one lower in the patch version here. And we're currently working on this 0.2.3 version. That's why the -def for in development is added here. And so I've done some work on this package now, and I now want to release a new version, and I think that should be a patch version. So how can I do this now? So I bring up my command palette in Visual Studio Code. I search for Julia tag new package. And that's the command to start this. So I execute that. And now I can just select what kind of version I want to tag. If I just say next, it will tag whatever version we have in the project toml right now with the -def attached to it. But I can also specifically say that I actually want to tag a patch version, for example. So let's say I want to tag a patch version. I select that, and that's all I have to do. From this point on, the extension will do all the steps necessary to release a new version into the general registry. The output of that process you can see down here in the in a new terminal that we've started. That might take a while because there are quite a lot of steps happening, but once that is finished, it will say finish down here, and we're done. So let's also take a quick look what happened on GitHub from this command. So you can see here that the last tagged version is version 0.2.2. You can also see that in the pull request list here, we now have a new pull request for a new version, 0.2.3. The branch that was created is called release-0.2.3. And there are two commits in this branch. So if we look at those, we can see one that was setting the version to 0.2.3. If we look at that, then you can see the change that was made in the project toml. And the second commit here increased the version number yet again to the new version that will be in development once we're done with this whole exercise. The command also commented on the commit that we want to have as the registered commit. So it triggered all the machinery on the general registry for releasing new packages. And if we head over to the general registry, we can see here that a new pull request was opened for that particular patch release. And now we just have to wait until all these various checks for new releases have finished. And once they have finished, then back on our string builders release, we have a tagbot action that will actually finish the process of releasing a new version of this package. So I hope this is useful. This feature is at the moment experimental, so please do let us know how it works and whether it works for you. I think the feature will cannot cause any harm to the packages that you might be working on, but there might be corner cases that we don't handle correctly. So for this feature in particular, we're labeling it as experimental at the moment, and we do hope to receive feedback on how we can improve this feature for you.